Good evening and welcome. I'm Peter Brackley and... The first match of the new league season then kicks off. They'll be looking to start with a win here. It will be interesting to see how they start the match.
He cut that one out very well.
Here's a throw in a potentially dangerous area too. Kept possession well on the attack here. A strike. They've won a corner. It's into the middle. They're given another corner. sailing across the face of goal. This could be a chance for an opening goal. He's hit the ball in. They're under real pressure now. It's into the face of goal.
Oh, maybe the pressure's got to him. It's well over the bar.
And Pirlo. Kaká. Showed his defensive quality with that interception.
Diego Lopez.
Pushing further forward. To the man in space. Here's real danger. Here's Gattuso. Pirlo. And Cafu. Here's Seedorf. And he lays it back. 15 minutes into the first half. Here's Gattuso. Good pass. And Seedorf. He's still on the run. Get the ball back. And Kaká. Seedorf. To the man in space. Back to the keeper. Goes short, catches him off guard. Sturdy defence here. Serginho. Good pass. He continues his run down the right. They're in a good position down the right. Can he get a decent cross in? Here's Seedorf. Worked really hard to get the ball back then. Ball given away. 15 minutes left of the first half. A clean take by the keeper. Comes off his line and makes it his. Here's Seedorf. Gattuso. Here's Kaká. To the man in space. And it's out, but came off the defender. They play it short. Looking around for support. Does well to maintain possession.
Diego Lopez.
Stayed on the ball. Great position to attack. Will he shoot? And he's having a go. The assistant referee's flag was raised. Kaká. Seedorf. Careless pass picked off. Still stalemate with neither team really looking like scoring before the half-time break. Still have the ball. Sends it back to him. That one is intercepted. Here's Kaká. Lunged in there and gave away a free kick. And that is a yellow card. And I think he knew it was coming too as soon as he went in for that tackle. Now he'll have to be on his toes for the rest of the game. Gattuso finds his teammate. And he sends it in. Good pass. Inside the box now. The defence has done well so far. Good clearing header. The first 45 minutes is over and the teams head off towards the dressing rooms here. So how would you describe the game so far, Trevor?
Well, it's not been a classic, but I've seen a lot worse.
Well, we hope it's not going to be the final score, but at the break, it's 0-0. We're off. Will the manager's half-time talks have the desired effect? They've switched sides for the second half. He wants a chance for a good delivery. Needs a sight of goal. Oh, really slack defending. Ball stolen from him. Kaká. Filippo Inzaghi. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Good work to keep the ball. Looking for support now. Traps the ball neatly. Now have possession here. Here's Gilardino. Stay on the ball there. Ball not given away here. And Kaladze. Seedorf. Stop the attack well. Solid defence in the box. We're into the last 30 minutes of the game. Hang on to the ball there. Filippo Inzaghi. Gilardino. And Seedorf. Kaladze. Gattuso. Serginho. And Seedorf. Now inside the penalty area.
They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box.
And Kaladze. Gattuso. And Seedorf. Now here's a chance. Stop the attack dead then. And he's off along the left touchline. Receives a pass. Can he test the keeper? Remarkable goal! They've been holding out well till now, but finally they've caved in. 17 minutes of the game. They haven't looked in much trouble, have they really, Trevor? But now they've gone behind. They'll be so disappointed with the goal, won't they?
Yes, they will. So now they need to focus all their energy on grabbing the equaliser.
Well won there. An attack on the right from the through ball. Does well to maintain possession. Gattuso. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Went in and won the ball too. Poor ball cut out. Gattuso. That lacks accuracy. A decent delivery here might set up another goal-scoring opportunity. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Here's Gilardino. And now the counter-attack. Gilardino! He took it so well. They're back on even terms. 10 minutes from the end. A great effort. You could really feel the relief of the striker when that went in, Trevor.
Peter, this really opens the game up. There's not much time left to settle it.
They've tied it up. This is going to make it interesting now. Won the ball well. Seedorf. He has to do better than that. Held on to the ball there. The ball still with them here. Keep possession. Possession maintained. Chance here. Still got a lot to do from there. And he tries again. Put it in! They're down to goal. In the final few minutes. He tucked it away superbly into the right-hand corner. The slenderest of leads at 2-1 here. And Seedorf. That one is intercepted. He goes on himself.
Oh, this looks threatening.
And the ball goes into touch deep in opposition territory. Attack came to nothing. From way out, in the safe hands of the keeper. There's the whistle, that's it! So they've still to get off the mark this season. After a loss like that, Trevor, do you think there are any lessons they can now learn?
I think so, Pete. You can always learn from every game, and this shouldn't be an exception despite the loss.
That brings us to the end of our coverage this evening, so thank you, Trevor, for joining me.
Oh, it's been a good evening's football.
And so until the next time, it's goodbye from both of us. There's the whistle, and let's hope for one heck of a match. They have changed their formation to 4-3-3. He's looking for support. Blatant foul there. Melano. And it's given to the keeper. And Cafu. Maldini. And Gilardino. Down the right-hand channel. They could open the score with a good cross here. Ferronetti.
A solid defensive play there, cutting out that pass and clearing it well.
Reads it well. Melano. Superb intervention. And Seedorf. Gilardino. Does well to maintain possession. Morfeo. He's cut the pass out beautifully. Pirlo. And Gattuso. Here's Nesta. And Cafu. Gattuso. He has unrivaled stamina. "15 minutes into the first half. Gattuso. Seedorf. Gets it in space. Gilardino! Yes! That puts them in front. Off the right post and in. I think many of this club's followers will be sorry they didn't turn up for this one.
They have to be careful. They might have taken the lead, but this is always a dangerous time. They have to keep their wits about them.
Morfeu. Poor ball cut out. Here's Seedorf. Had the ball now. And Pirlo. Great work to win the ball. Gasparoni. He goes on himself. Dealt with that threat well. Hold on to possession here. Accurate service could give them another goal. Gets his head onto it to clear. Good interception here. Here's Gattuso. Grellia. Too obvious. Pirlo. Here's Nesta. 30 minutes into the first half. Win possession here. A good ball in could give them the equaliser. Superb combination here. It went over the goal line. Goal kick here. Kaladze. And Kaladze. Nesta. Reads the pass. Real chance here. Wins possession to stop the attack. Maldini. Grellia. And Seedorf. Here's Seedorf. Now inside the penalty area. Another chance. And the keeper will be breathing a huge sigh of relief. Lucky there were no strikers around to pick it up.
It's a promising ball in.
No way through this time. Gasparoni. Can he keep it going? He showed no signs of giving up. Could get a shot away. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. Morfeu. Cleared away. And Seedorf. 1 minute is being shown on the board. Too much on it. Still on the ball here. Down the right flank. They're moving well down the right-hand side. Good defence there, breaking up the attacking flow. Finds himself in the box. The defence has done well so far. It's the end of the first half, and the players head off for the dressing rooms here. The managers with plenty to say, I would think. So, Trevor, what's your take on the game so far?
Well, for me, Peter, they really need to mix it up a bit. OK, they have the lead, but their attacking play has been pretty...
The second half kicks off. How will it shape up? It's as you were for both teams, with no substitutions. Here's Seedorf, Kaladze, and Nesta. Here's Kaladze, and Maldini. That lacks accuracy. Possession gained there. Gattuso and Kaká. Now here's a chance.
Good tight defensive play there. You just can't give your opposition a chance on goal, and he knows it. Corner.
They can't afford to be complacent though, can they, Trevor, even though they have established now a 2-goal lead.
No, the game isn't over yet, though. They just need to keep focus, and the win should be theirs.
Stayed on the ball, great position to attack. Kaká. He punched the ball to safety. Castellini. That was careless. We're into the last 30 minutes of the game. Can he get a clean strike here? And it's gone out off the defender. Goes for the short one. Kaká. Dealt with that threat well. He's off on the long run. Good work to keep the ball. Grelha. Solid defence in the box. Can they keep defending like that? And Maldini. Nesta. Here's Cafu.
It was a clever move to intercept the pass.
Win the ball back. Maldini. Pirlo. To the man in space.
The defenders are showing good concentration.
Stopped him illegally, free kick. Bolaño. He's carried the ball forward. Is there space for a shot? Keeper couldn't take it cleanly. It's gone behind though for a corner. Who's waiting in the middle? Intercepted. Desena. Ferronetti. He heads it. Booted to safety. And Seedorf. Morfeo. Don't give it away there. Pisanu. Morfeo. Here's Kaká. Muslimovic. Grelha. They give away possession. And Maldini. And he takes the return. Pirlo. Gattuso. And Kaká. We're into the last 5 minutes. Just needs a yard. Desena. Bolaño. Grelha. Morfeo. Well worked to win possession. Pirlo. And Seedorf.
Good running off the ball here. A chance to whip it in.
Nesta. And Kaladze. Maldini. Wins the ball, great defending. Up goes the roar and the match is over. A simply magnificent performance by the players here who put in absolutely everything. All the hard work has paid off and they've come away with a wonderful win. Would you say the game went to plan, Trevor?
More or less, yes. They have a couple of things to work on, though.
And that's the end of tonight's broadcast with me, Peter Brackley, and my co-commentator, Trevor Brooking.
Oh, it's been a good evening's football.
And from the both of us, it's goodbye. The roar goes up as we kick off. A great game expected here and plenty of goals, we hope. They'll be looking to finish the job. Here's Kaladze. Maldini. And Kaladze. Here's Maldini. And Pirlo. Seedorf. Here's Gilardino. Filippo Inzaghi. Here's Gattuso. Cafu. Here's Kaká. Cafu. Here's Gattuso. Seedorf.
Yes, it's off the keeper and out for a corner. At least he punched it out of danger.
Plays it short to a teammate. Gilardino! Oh, it was so close to the right-hand post there. Trevor, this game has started at quite a pace.
Yes, they have. It'll be hard to keep it going like this for the rest of the game, Peter.
Pirlo. And Gattuso. Filippo Inzaghi. And Gilardino. Gilardino. Kaladze. Here's Pirlo. Gattuso. Filippo Inzaghi. And Cafu. The defender did well to block the cross. It's out for a corner. Touches it short to a teammate. Kaka! Can they keep defending like that? Jampa. Can he get the room he needs? Ball one, good defending there. Gattuso.
That's well cut out.
Holds on to the ball. Well worked to win possession. Now the defender read it well. Wins the ball, great defending. Great work to win the ball. Paolo Zanetti.
Remarkable run.
Will he put it away? He put it in! That's the opener. That really was a super shot into the left corner. Great goal there, Trevor. A superb run and finish.
He's got away from them.
One 0, but can they hang on to this lead? And Seedorf won the ball well. Kaka. Gilardino. Still with possession. They can attack from here. Wins a free kick in a promising position. What will they do here? The keeper has to be on his toes here. Let's see if he can beat the defensive wall. Here's Pirlo. Cafu. And Nesta. 30 minutes into the first half. Here's Gilardino. Gilardino!
And the keeper has it under control.
Seedorf. Gattuso. And Kaka. Finds himself in the area. Safely into the keeper's gloves. Nesta. And Pirlo. Here's Seedorf. And Seedorf. Didn't give it away. Advancing on goal here. Slid through the gap. The referee didn't see any foul there. And Cafu. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Bejlanovic. Called offside. Absolutely no question about it. That was the right decision. difference of 1 goal with the half-time break coming up. Kaká. That one is intercepted. He goes on himself. They're still on the attack here. Oh, great defending there. Gets the ball, slack defending. Can surely put it away. Danger here. Who's waiting in the middle? Gilardino. He intercepts. Adani. It's the end of the first half, and the players head off for the dressing rooms here. The managers with plenty to say, I would think. Trevor, how did you see that half? So the scoreline reads 1-0 as the teams prepare for the next 45 minutes. second half gets underway. Let's hope for another 45 minutes of great football here. They've switched sides for the second half. Free kick awarded. Filippo Inzaghi. Kaka. This could be the chance to equalise. Sneaks into the box. Fantastic goal. They're back on level terms. Just after the break. Struck it with his right foot.
So it'll be interesting to see if they can build on the momentum from that and get another. A great strike. It doesn't get much better than that.
They've got back on level terms, Trevor.
Yes, but I can't see that being the end of the action. Neither side wants a draw, and I think we'll see them both go all out for the win.
Still running. And he's looking to play it into the channel. The keeper holds it. Nesta. Here's Pirlo. The danger is snuffed out. An opportunity to take the lead again. They're moving well down the right-hand side. They have another chance. Here's another cross. Don't give it away there.
Another opportunity for a cross.
A chance here. Sturdy defence there. We're into the last 30 minutes of the game. Still going. Arrives in the box. Stop the attack dead then. Gilardino. Here's Kaladze. And Seedorf. And he's off along the left touchline. Here's the cross. He's carried the ball forward. Wins possession to stop the attack. Worked really hard to get the ball back there. Jampa. Kept it well, still on the attack. He still has it. And Gilardino. Threads it through the defence. The defence needs to be tight on their man here. Gilardino. The keeper comes and takes the ball.
It was a clever move to intercept the pass.
We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Jampa. Bejlanovic. Showed his defensive quality there. Here's Kaka. And Gattuso. Jampa. Giving away a free kick in a dangerous area. It could be costly. He lifts it into the box. Oh, that must have shaved the top of the bar. Maldini. And Pirlo. Here's Gattuso. Still got a lot to do from there. They'll have a chance from this corner. It's sailing across the face of goal. Giampa runs with the ball towards the left flank. It looks like he'll go for a cross. They've won a corner. Who's waiting in the middle? Cleared out of danger. The defence looking strong here. Ball one here. Pirlo. Gattuso. Here's Gattuso. Kaká. Just needs a yard. Off guard.
Clearance.
A draw, but I don't think either manager will be too unhappy. Some excellent football on show. That's the end of tonight's broadcast with me, Peter Brackley, and my co-commentator, Trevor Brooking.
Thanks, Peter. What a game it was.
Kick off, and let's hope it's a cracker of a match. You never know quite what is going to happen in this game. The goalkeeper makes the decision to come forward and collects the ball. Maldini. Here's Pirlo. Gilardino. Daversa. A good cross might give the first goal. Here's Gattuso. And Kaká. Filippo Inzaghi. Here's Gilardino. Gilardino! Goal! That's their first goal of the match. In the opening minutes of the game. He was on hand for the rebound. It's a disappointing turnout, but you wouldn't know it with the noise they're making today. They scored at such an early stage of the game, Trevor. (1-0), but can they hang on to this lead? Alberto. Portanova. Daversa. Portanova. Bertotto. Ball one here. Here's Gattuso. Cafu. Here's Pirlo. And Seedorf. Cafu. Well read. Down the middle. Chiesa. Extremely important interception there. What an opportunity to pull even. Sturdy defence here. Here's Gilardino. They intercept the pass. Candela. Well won there. Here's Kaká. And Gattuso. Cafu. And Pirlo. Here's Maldini. And Gilardino. Candela. Great work to win the ball. Filippo Inzaghi finds his man. It was a tricky shot, but the keeper handled it well.
The height was right, but there was not enough power in the shot.
15 minutes left of the first half. Pirlo. Win possession here. Down the right-hand channel. Stopped illegally. Will he put it away?
He's set up nicely for the cross here. It's not a bad-looking ball.
Incredible block. Solid defence in the box. And he's having a pop. The keeper's got it. And Pirlo. Poorly attempted pass. Dealt with the threat expertly. And Gilardino. And he wants it back. Gets it in space. Crucial interception in the box. Seedorf. And Kaká. He cleared. We have 5 minutes to go in this half and just a one goal between the two sides. That one is intercepted. Kaká does well to keep the ball. Stayed on the ball, great position to attack.
That's the keeper's ball there.
Into the last few seconds we go. It looks as if this is it. To the man in space. Still have it and in a good position here.
The goalkeeper pushed it away for safety, but has conceded a corner.
Can they make it? Kaka! It's the end of the first half, and the players head off for the dressing rooms here. The managers with plenty to say, I would think. How did you see that half, Trevor?
Well, for me, Peter, they really need to mix it up a bit. OK, they have the lead, but their attacking play has been pretty predictable.
So as the managers talk to their players in the break, the score stands at 1-0. The second half underway. Will the players respond to their respective managers' half-time team talks? They've switched sides for the second half. And Kaka. Filippo Inzaghi. Seydorf. Worked really hard to get the ball back then. And Kaladze. Nesta. Daversa. With it. This time just a little too early. Chiesa. Here's Gilardino. Just dived in there, gave away a free kick. And that's a yellow card.
We don't want to see that kind of thing here.
And Maldini.
That's well cut out.
Hold on to possession here. Chaps it neatly.
Well,
Gattuso! But only just missed by a lick of paint. Gilardino. Filippo Inzaghi. And Gattuso. Portanova. Bertotto. Portanova. Albert worked really hard to get the ball back then. Looking for support now. It's knocked back to the keeper. Gattuso. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left. Five minutes to go on the clock. Oh, perhaps he mishit it.
But they just need that little bit of quality in front of goal to do it. Great! That was better than the finish.
Seydorf. The referee's whistle ends the game. A brilliant. Well, Trevor, as you predicted, they've come out on top.
Yes, they just had a bit more about them on the day. Still, all credit to their opponents. Well, it's been great being here, Peter.
And we look forward to seeing you at the next game. Good night. As we get underway, a full-throated... Can he keep it going? Gilardino. Calder. Blasi. Here's Gilardino. Tony! And the opportunity comes to nothing.
Good skill on the pass to find some.
And Cafu. Here's Kaká. Superb in... Jorgensen.
Well, he...
What a strike! Absolutely fantastic. They're ahead by a goal to nil. And Seedorf. And Gilardino. Maldini. And Gattuso. One here. Mutu. Pazzini. Worked really hard to get the ball back then. Steals the ball, real chance. Calder. And Seedorf. Great ball through. Here's a chance. He was on hand for the rebound. You can't help but stand. Dealt with the threat well. And Kaladze. Pirlo. Here's Gattuso. To the man in space. They've played it short. Kaká. Well, I think the keeper was aware it was going over. 5 minutes left in the first half. And Jorgensen. Looking for support. Attack came to nothing. Does well to keep the ball.
That was a poor pass.
Showed his quality in defence. The referee blows his whistle and it's the end of the first half here. Let's see if the manager's advice can affect the players in any way. Hopefully in the right way.
Make the second half very interesting.
It's one apiece, that's how it stands. Let's see how the players respond now. Let's see which team can take control in the second half. Hang on to the ball there. Gets it. Kaká. Played into the danger zone. He took his chances. That was
more accurate.
And Gattuso. Here's Seedorf. Gattuso! He punches it clear. Blasi. And Tony. Gilardino. Win possession here. Dealt with that threat well. Here's Jorgensen. Gilardino. Here's Gattuso. Wins possession to stop the attack. Tony. Here's Jorgensen. Slid through the gap. The goalkeeper had his eye on that and saw it was wide of the right post.
You know, Peter, I wonder whether if...
And Kaladze. And Maldini. Has a pop from there. And Jorgen. Well worked to win the ball. Gattuso. Nicely found. This could change things. Snuffed out the danger. And Mutu. Neatly done with Pienza. He goes on himself. Here comes the cross. Blasi keeps the ball in a very promising position. Calder really stopped in his track. Still their ball, good attacking position too. 5 minutes to go till full time on the score. Mazzini. Ball given away. And Gilardino. 1 minute is being shown on the board. The goalkeeper makes the decision to come forward and collects the ball. One could come up with the all-important strike. It was their finishing that let them down in the end. So it's now time for us to leave tonight's coverage. My thanks go to Trevor. Let's see what surprises are in store for us. The ball still with them here. Pushes it short to a teammate. And Maldini. Maldini! Will this be a goal? A good delivery, and we may well see the first goal here. Receives the pass. Poor cross, really. Nobody can get on the end of it.
Another opportunity for a cross.
Seedorf! hang on to this lead. And they still have possession here. Donati.
It was a clever move to intercept the pass.
Gilardino. Filippo Inzaghi. That lacks accuracy. 15 minutes gone in the first half. Dealt with the threat well. Seydorf. He's scored 1 goal in this game. Wonderful defending there. Donati. He's on the rampage. Well won there. Can he test the keeper? Safely into the keeper's gloves. Ball one, good defending there. And Kaladze. Here's Nesta. And Cafu. Kaká. Here's Gattuso. This looks dangerous. Wins the ball, great defending. Looked a foul there, but the ref says no. To the man in space. Offside flag raised by the referee's assistant. I think that was a pretty good decision too. And Nesta. Pirlo. And Kaladze. And Pirlo. Here's Maldini. Would an attack down the left side be worth it? Seydorf. Keeps the ball in a very promising position. Kaká. And that's he mishit it, and he has to do better than that. Here's Gilardino. Won the ball well. Still have the ball. Ball not given away here. He's still going. Ball given away there. Filippo Inzaghi. And he has a go from there. Another bite of the cherry.
Well, the keeper was quick to react and punch the ball behind for a corner.
Plays it short to a teammate. Gilardino! That could have been a costly mistake by the keeper, but his defender played it to safety. Perhaps he couldn't control it, but it's wide of the left post.
Well, you know, Peter, I wonder whether if the shot was on target, the goalkeeper actually would have got to it. I don't think so.
We have 5 minutes to go in this half and just the 1 goal between the two sides. Here's Kaká. Seydorf. The assistant referee's flag was raised. He was just offside. Good call. They win possession.
Oh, a marvellous through pass.
Just the keeper at his way. The first 45 minutes is over and the teams head off towards the dressing rooms here. So they finished the half in front, but the game still wide open, surely, Trevor.
Yes, Peter, I expect the early stages of the second half, though, will be quite interesting.
The second half is underway. The managers have had their half-time pep talks. Let's see how the players respond now. They've switched sides for the second half. Filippo Inzaghi. Seedorf. Gattuso. Here's Gattuso. Cafu.
Well dealt with by the keeper.
Cafu. In the safe hands of the keeper.